Another terribly destructive intrusion into community life is envy, and that's what we're starting to talk about, which is sort of the classical deformation of gratitude. Envy is wanting what someone else has, but that's like coveting and oftentimes jealousy, right? Envy has an added evil to it, and that's that you want it so much you also don't want them to have it. And envy often reflects a lack of confidence in our own giftedness and ingratitude for what we do have. So Thomas Aquinas wrote that envy is sorrow for another's good. And that is about as appalling as a statement as you can imagine, right? Sorrow for another's good. Just as gratitude might be seen as the parent of all virtues, envy often leads to other sins and deformed practices. And because it's so ugly, we tend to hide it. And then that ends up involving deception and secrecy, secret betrayals and so on. Henry Nouwen writes that we can only fully enjoy God's generosity toward others when we truly know how much God loves us. And I think, again, that's an important warning that envy is Kierkegaard talks about envy as a small town sin. We envy people who are like us. This is one where it's often fostered in close proximity. We don't compare ourselves to somebody who's like rich and famous and all that. We compare ourselves to people who are like us, and that's why envy flourishes in small communities. And it's all sorts of versions of it, but mostly it's hidden and it has fangs, and it's very hard to defang it unless it's brought into the light. So I think that's a pretty major deformation in community.